Alright, good day viewers. I remember my humble self again. Otemu Algebraic teaching on YouTube. I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Otemu Mass Success on YouTube. On Facebook, follow me at Otemu Mass Success. On WhatsApp, follow me at Otemu Mass Success. Now let's look at this question. Say multiplication of algebraic fraction 2n raised to power 2 minus 3n minus 2 all over 2n again raised to power 2 plus 3n plus 1 is multiplying n raised to power 2 minus 1 all over n raised to power 2 minus 4. It's a wild question 2024. Okay, I want to maximize the board. What we do, we're going to factorize the numerator and the denominator. So let's factorize it now. 2n raised to power 2 minus 3n minus 2. I will use the last 10 to multiply the first 10, which will give us 4n raised to power 2. What is the product of this 4n raised to power 2? When you subtract it, it will give you minus 3n. It will give you minus 4n and plus 1n. Okay, you are owing me 4 naira. You have 1 naira you pay me. You are still owing me this minus 3 what? N. So in place of minus 3n, I'm going to put minus 4n plus 1n. So here will be giving us 2n squared minus 4n plus n minus this 2. Okay, let's factor out what is common between these two. 2n squared and 4n is 2n. So we use 2n to divide this, you are left with n minus 2. When you check back, 2n times n gives us 2n squared. 2n times minus 2 gives us minus 4n. What is common in this place is plus 1. So n minus 2 is not common. So I will pick what is outside the bracket first, which is 2n, Here is plus 1. Then what is inside the bracket must be the same. If what is inside the bracket, they are not the same, your working is not correct, which is now n minus 2. Okay? The numerator, look at it here. So let us work on the denominator. And the denominator says 2n raised to power 2 plus 3n plus 1. Okay. I'll use the last term again to multiply first term, give us 2n raised to power 2. Now, what are the two numbers multiplied that give you 2? 2n squared is 2n plus 2n and plus 1n plus 2n plus 1n give us plus 3n. So in place of 3n, I'll put plus 2n and plus 1n. So 2n raised to power 2 plus 2n plus n, then plus 1. Let's now factorize. What is common here in me is 2n. What is not common is n plus 1. What is not common there is n plus 1. Check back. 2n times n is 2n squared. 2n times 1 is 2n. What is common here is plus 1. What is not common is n plus 1. So pick outside the bracket, which is 2n as we progress it. Now, what n squared minus 1? We are applying difference of 2 squared. Because n squared, 1 means 1 squared. So what is now n squared minus 1 squared? Is n plus 1 and n minus 1. That is difference of 2 squared. So this is what I will use again in this place. What is now n squared minus 4? It's the same difference of 2 squared. So here the same thing as n squared minus 2 squared. Because 2 times 2 is 4. Because 4 is a perfect number. A perfect number. So if 2 times give us 4. So here will be n plus 2 into n minus 2. So I will be using this in place of n squared minus what? 4. Okay, let us substitute it now. I will not claim what I will look at what we use. Now, 2n minus 3n minus 2. Look at it here. So now write 2n, I'm writing here from here, plus 1 into n minus 2. Okay. Now what is 2n squared plus 3n plus 1? Look at it here, which is all over, writing this, 2n plus 1, then n plus 1 is multiplying. What is n squared minus 1? Difference of 2 squared. Look at it here, which is now n plus 1, then n minus 1. Okay, what is n squared minus 4? Look at it here, which is now n plus 2, then n minus 2. Okay, it's now, we can now divide. 2n plus 1, we cancel 2n plus 1. n plus 1, we cancel n plus 1. n minus 2, we cancel n minus 2. We are left here with now n minus 1. What is the denominator over n plus 2? So this is the answer. I encourage you again to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Otemu Maths Success. Follow me on Facebook at Otemu Maths Success. Follow me on WhatsApp at Otemu Maths Success. God bless you.